Bobby, I don't think it's any secret there's been a lot of interest in you from both within Northern Ireland and from across the water. So what was it about Glentoran that made you want to stay and sign for another season?
No, I've obviously loved it last season, loved my time at the club so far, and coming up towards the end of the season, it was obviously important for us to get European football, and after that sort of discussions began, and as I say, I had a couple of discussions with other clubs outside of Ireland, and just decided in the end. I met with Ali last week and had a really good meeting with Ali and Wendy and the gaffer, and just think we're going in a good direction. Obviously we're building on, signing a couple of good players over the next couple of weeks, and it's really exciting times here, and I loved my football last season, and sometimes you have to remember that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and as I say, loved my time here so far, and playing that midfield role and really making it my own last season, and I still feel like I've got unfinished business here. I came here to try and win trophies, and hopefully this year I'll be able to try and achieve that.
We loved your football last year as well. You were Glentoran Player of the Year, and great to get those awards, but I suppose what does that represent to you as well, given a tough few seasons with bad injury, to be able to be back at your best and show what you can do on the pitch?
Yeah, obviously it was frustrating for me when I originally signed and broke my leg after 3 games, and probably took me another season to get back to full fitness and confidence, but I know there's still more to come from me, and from watching some of the games from last year, and certain things I know I can work on, and I think as a team, if we can work better, we all help each other. We're the sum of one another's parts. So there's lots we can improve on, and ultimately we had a good end of the season last season and a good start, but we want to have a good season this year, and we want to try and win trophies, and it's an exciting time for the club. Obviously the new managers come in and been really good, and the training's been great so far, but we understand that we've got to be consistent, we've got to drive standards every day, and that's what we want to try and do. And as you say, it was a nice season for me personally, but I want to win trophies here, and that's where I kind of felt when I considered other options that I maybe had, that I wanted to win trophies here and do well, and as I say, when I got that commitment from the gaffer and from Ali, Ali had a really good meeting with Ali about plans for the club and what he wanted to achieve, and how he felt I could help that, and that I suppose sort of helped tip it over the edge.
And with the draw for Europe just a few hours ago, firstly, have you checked your passports and date, and secondly, do you know much about our Maltese opposition?
Yeah, it's very exciting. I've actually never played in Europe. I left Glenavon and Hearts and signed for Glentoran twice. I left Glenavon and Hearts just as they were going into Europe, and signed for Glentoran twice after they just exited Europe. So it's a fantastic experience, an opportunity for me, and again something that was very attractive to staying at Glentoran, having qualified for Europe. So really excited about it, and glad to be getting a European trip rather than maybe getting a local one. So I can't say I watched too much of the Maltese league, but I'm sure it'll be a tough test. Any team that's playing in these competitions have obviously had to do well domestically, and understand that it's going to be warm as well, so we've got to prepare for that. And I'm sure they probably don't know much about us, but if we can, I think the first game's away there, so if we can get a positive result there, then we're confident we can maybe try and bring it back to the Oval and give it a good rattle.